Once upon a time, Disney built a place for darker stories, riskier ideas, and no singing animals. They called it Hollywood Pictures. But time buried these celluloid treasures beneath the streaming sands. Now we dig them up, one forgotten reel at a time. Welcome to Pharaoh's Vault. From deep beneath the dunes of forgotten cinema, our excavation continues. Today's discovery, a curious collection of romantic relics exploring the most delicate of human feelings, love. Love comes in many stages, from bright beginnings to slow decay. And in Miami Rhapsody, Sarah Jessica Parker finds herself somewhere in between. Released on January 27, 1995, this sun-bleached rom-com follows Gwen, newly engaged but uncertain about marriage, as she learns that everyone around her, from parents to friends, is busy having affairs. It's like Annie Hall took a vacation, swapped the clarinet for congas, and never came back. It's a film that wears its influences proudly, even if it never quite escapes their shadow. When it comes to rating the find, it's a solid discovery, not quite a buried treasure, but a well-preserved fossil of mid-90s relationship anxiety. Next, we brush away the sand from a relic that proves love doesn't always arrive on schedule. Sandra Bullock stars in While You Were Sleeping, a Christmas rom-com released in April. Yes, April 21st, 1995. Because nothing says Christmas cheer more than hopping to the theater with the Easter Bunny. Bullock plays Lucy, a lonely train station token collector who rescues her crush from an oncoming train. A hospital mix-up leads his family to believe she's his fiancée, and things get complicated when she falls for his brother instead. It's the kind of premise that sounds creepy on paper, but Bullock's charm turns it into cinematic comfort food. Warm, funny, and impossible to dislike. It became one of Hollywood Pictures' biggest hits, earning over $180 million worldwide, proving even this Sphinx-branded studio can make hearts flutter. When it comes to rating the find, this isn't exactly an excavation. While You Were Sleeping was never really buried, but even after all these years, it's still a major find, the kind that reminds you why we keep digging in the first place. Finally, we uncover a love story that burns a little too bright. Released a week after While You Were Sleeping, a Pyromaniac's love story finds John Leguizamo as Sergio, a hopeless romantic pastry clerk whose crush on his coworker leads him to confess to an arson he didn't commit. What follows is a chain reaction of false confessions, burning passions, and whimsical misunderstandings. The kind of chaos that could only exist in a 90s indie comedy. It's quirky, messy, and more than a little uneven, but there's a genuine heart beneath the smoke. When it comes to rating the find, this one ranks as a minor discovery. Not exactly a hidden gem, but an oddly charming curiosity that still flickers with mid-90s sincerity. As we dust off these romantic relics, a new pattern begins to emerge, a fascinating glimpse into Hollywood's next generation. Let's call it the class of 1995. When Hollywood Pictures and its peers were quietly nurturing a crop of soon-to-be stars still figuring out who they were on screen. Sarah Jessica Parker was just beginning to shape her signature persona, neurotic, self-aware, and questioning love itself. Miami Rhapsody feels like a prototype for the character who'd soon become the voice of a generation. Sandra Bullock had just broken out with Speed, and here she refined her balance of comedy and sincerity, the kind that made audiences instantly root for her. Bill Pullman, meanwhile, was quietly building his brand as the reliable everyman, soon to rally humanity against aliens in Independence Day. And then there's a Pyromaniac's love story, a showcase of up-and-comers still testing the limits of their range. Leguizamo, fresh from Carlito's Way, showed the charisma that would soon make him a mainstay. Sadie Frost brought a British indie sensibility. Erica Eleniak proved she could handle more than slow-motion beach rescues, and Billy Baldwin looked poised to be the second famous Baldwin brother. None were household names yet, but they were close. Seen together, they form a snapshot of Hollywood in transition, when the line between mainstream and indie blurred, and stardom was just one good script away. The class of '95 proved that even in the shifting sands of forgotten cinema, some stars were already beginning to shine. So there you have it, Hollywood Pictures' take on love in the time of blockbusters. Some love lasts like stone, others crumble to dust, and a few leave nothing but ashes behind. Cinema's history is buried deep, and we'll keep digging. But for now, the vault is closed.